Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to another video. This video, by the title, you know, I normally do these once a year, but normally it's at the end of January, or rather the beginning of January. I decided to do it today just because I wanted to get this out to you guys, and I have a busy December, and I didn't want to prolong this into 2025, so I'm going to do it a little bit earlier this year, and honestly, I like it. It's not too early. I don't have that much more content coming out as far as this year, so we're going to basically get through the bases. If you don't know, my name is Gabriel. I am basically the sole owner of this YouTube channel, SoFlo Adventures. There are two of my buddies that are working in the background. They're helping me with content, editing, stuff like that, but you don't see them too much on this channel, but we're trying to do our best to get them here. This year we had a lot of really cool things happen. I got into a bunch of different sports, including golf, and I really got back into my archery, fishing, and side-by-sides, cars, stuff like that. So we did a plethora of different things. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to break it down by views. Not my personal opinion of the best moments, but your guys' opinion of the best moments. This channel grew from about 200 subscribers to almost 800 in under a big, like 6 to 8 months of really big summer growth. And then we started to plateau, but you know, guys, we still have another year, and let's grow to 5,000 by next year. That's the goal. It's really big and ambitious, but I know you guys can do it. So let us get started. Honestly, one of the most surprising videos that I had on here is going to be on number 2, but at number 1 in our 2024 was, does money equal better? A $2,000 bow versus a $350 bow. Now, I am so surprised that you guys absolutely loved this video. The feedback was amazing, and all of you guys were just talking to me, talking to each other, and trying to figure out if you want to buy a nice bow or a cheaper bow. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through maybe a minute or two of some of the more, some of the more famous, I want to say that's not the right word, but just some of the highlighted points of this video. So let's run right into that. Alright, good morning guys, and welcome to another video. Today I got two bows, very different price levels. I'm going to walk you through if buying this bow was an actual upgrade and if buying this one is a mistake. Draw cycle. Oh, it's quite rough. I mean, it's not smooth, but it's not terrible. And the back wall is quite spongy as well. And it just wants to go. It wants to go. The back wall is not very firm, I will say that much. And the let off as well, it just wants to jump. Like, you see that? I'm barely letting down, it wants to jump, so. Let's see. Okay. Let's go. Shot number 3. It's not bad though. For $350, it's pretty good. And number 4. Boom. Torex XT. Draw cycle is much smoother. Back wall, really firm. Doesn't want to jump forward. That's what I would expect. Shoots really good as well. I'm going to adjust my thumb button though. Getting a little deep there. If you guys aren't getting ready for your hunting season, you gotta get out there. So I'm not shooting my hand, so I'm shooting the thumb button. Just getting used to what I most likely will end up hunting with. But alright, second shot, draw cycle, and feel for some vibrations and after shot now. Okay, not much vibrations. Now that I feel it, I mean, there is a little bit at the end, but it's just like a ting. It's from the string hitting this little rubber damper. I feel it a little bit, but it's not bad. Like, it's definitely not anything like that bow. Okay. Really stable on target, doesn't move. And it is quieter. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is definitely quieter, and my grouping is tighter. That could just be I shot this bow more, but let's see. Final shot of this one, and then we'll talk a little bit about them and go back to back to back to back. Pulled that shot, but okay. That's the final shot of the Tour-X. Okay, so you kind of saw some of the highlighted points, and this video in particular I really enjoyed making. Currently I shoot the Tour-X XT, an amazing bow. If you want to check out one of those videos, they're all over my channel, so please knock yourself out, find one. And I think that's just a really educational video as well as entertaining. So if you want to kind of make the decisions of if you want to buy an expensive bow or a relatively cheap bow, definitely continue watching that as well. It'll be in the cards up above. So the second one, number 2, is honestly one of the shocking ones to me, just because I made it and I wasn't expecting it to get more views than, or as many views as it did, but it's how to color grade and why it's necessary. So I think that is going to be my segue into more camera and photography gear. Now that I'm in Florida, I don't have the ability to shoot my bow as much as I did just because I live in a community here. But how to color grade and why it's necessary. Honestly, this is one of my favorite videos in terms of production. It was really easy to produce, but I think I did a good job on it. I got some good feedback from you guys, as always. You guys are amazing when it comes to my videos, and you guys are so helpful in teaching me how to become a better cinematographer and photographer for you guys. And then also you are teaching me and helping me in the realm of trying to figure out my spot on YouTube. So I really do appreciate that. This video, I focused on color grading, and as you guys know, I am a photographer. If you want to check out my photography, it's Focusonthephoto.com or GabeMphotography/Focusonthephoto on Instagram. So do check it out. It'll be linked in the description below. We're going to run through kind of the highlights of this video, maybe 1 to 2 minutes, and then we'll meet you back here. Good morning, guys. Welcome to another video. For example, like this one here. It looks really good. Now, if I were to just bring down our vibrance just a skoch here, bring down some saturation a little bit because that was way too bright, that looks good. So, before, after, it looks good, but I just think that film, in this case, even like this is the focus at 1. If we just bring this down just a little bit to like -19, add in a little bit more black here, and then also we add this grain in and just make it a little bit more pronounced. I think it looks better like that. I think it just brings out the just the refinement of a Turbo S, and it just looks better. If you think the focus set and the more vibrant looks better, let me know in the comments below. Again, these are my opinions, and I don't need you to agree with me, and I do want to know your opinions. So this is also at the car meet. First off, can we appreciate the bokeh of this 85mm? Like, that's beautiful. Anyways, this was edited with the focus set as well. However, this is one of the more filmic black and white of the focus set. So the focus set, if you want to pick it up, has 6 presets, and 2 of them are black and white. You can take them out of black and white and you can make them into color and they're going to be a little bit more filmy, but I think if you leave them in black and white, they look amazing. So this is the before. Not a great photo. This is just one of my classic photos. You guys have seen this a bajillion times. In fact, you're about to see it in the next photo. Half of the car headlights. But when you bring it into black and white, since this is an old Corvette, it's a beautiful old Corvette and just white. Black and white, first off, makes it look amazing. It just pops. It stands out to you. Like when you see this photo, it's like, oh, yeah, that's a white Corvette that stands out. In color, it kind of just blends into everything, and it's not there. With this, you bring out some of the textures and you bring out some of the personality of this vehicle. If we were to do the focus set like that, that would look good. That would look good. But in my opinion, I think that old cars deserve the love that they need, and they should either be, black and white or in film. Okay, first off, if you guys haven't tried Thai tea, if you don't know, I am Thai, by the way. My ethnicity is fully Thai. Thai tea is amazing. It's like a just sweet condensed milk tea. It's hard to explain, but go try it. It's really good. Anyways, color grading is actually a really important step. I personally shoot RAW or C-Log in the terms of videography, but color grading to me is how you can express like your photography style. There's so many times where I'll see people and they'll have the same photo, and I'm not knocking their photo. Like, people will have good photos, and uncolor graded, they'll look amazing. Like, if you have that eye for your foreground and your backgrounds and all of that stuff, especially shooting on high quality glass that create a really good bokeh or just a low aperture or really long focal length, something like that, you can get unique photos. But and how you color grade that photo, in my opinion, is how you bring out the life to your photo and kind of show your personality. So for instance, my color grading style, you've seen it. I like colors. I'm partially color deficient, so that's probably why I like really bright colors, because I can't see them very well. But I like bright colors, and I enjoy just seeing the colors in things and contrast and just deep earthy tones. Now, if we go to like Peter McKinnon, one of my favorite photographers, and Jason Allen, their form of color grading is more like, I don't want to say filmy, but at least Peter McKinnon, he's more of that filmic, just realism. Same with Jason Allen. Jason Allen is very real to what your eye can see. He does an amazing job on his senior portraits, and honestly, I have based a lot of my flash photography off of Jason Allen. On a completely different spectrum, in my film sets, Esther Cannon and Julia Trotti, those two people are my biggest influences on the film side of color grading. And if you want to check them out, I know Julia Trotti and Peter McKinnon and Jason Allen all have YouTube channels, and I'm actually going to tag them in the description below just so you can check them out. And they are much better than I am at photography and cinematography, so please do check them out and you will learn a lot from them. I have myself. So moving on, we're dropping down to number 3. We got 2 more left, and we get into some more archery stuff. This one is amazing. I love this video. It's about the QAD Ultra Rest HDX. Title, this drop away rest wins it. Now, that is completely true. That drop away rest is amazing. In fact, I just sent it out a week ago to get serviced by QAD themselves. In traveling, I broke it, completely my fault, not QAD. And I emailed them. I said, hey, QAD, I broke your rest. Can I replace it? Can you fix it? Do I need to buy a new one? QAD's just customer service is spot on. Within an hour, I had an email back saying, absolutely, send it back to us. We'll pay for shipping. We'll get it fixed in a week, and we'll send it back to you. No charge. You have a lifetime warranty. So no matter what you do to the rest, their archery equipment is quality. Hence, quality archery something. I don't know, but they're really quality stuff. So if you guys do want to check out that rest. Alrighty, good morning guys. What is going on, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about the new Aero Rest. This on here is the QAD Ultra Rest HDX Day 2. So we will see in a couple months come hunting season. It is, this little rubber piece right here is so smooth. It is seriously amazing. So much better than the Hunter, which is a $60 versus $140 rest. So I would hope so. Let's get it going. This I will say, this little rubber piece for your finger, so much more grippy, and it just feels so much better. It's dead quiet too. I'm actually going to mute when my arrow hits the target, just so you can kind of hear the arrow rest and just the bow without the target. It's pretty quiet, huh? Basically, the loudest thing is my hinge. Okay, so I'm actually still using that rest. Once I get it back, I'm going to start doing more target stuff. In fact, I'm shooting the Lancaster Archery Classic up in Pennsylvania January 25th. So if any of you guys are going to be up at that, you can meet me there. I'll be there from the 3rd to the 6th. So I would love to meet some of you guys and maybe talk a little bit archery, maybe fishing, maybe camera stuff, maybe cars. So I hope I meet you guys there. And that rest is amazing, good for hunting, 3D, and now I'm going to test it with target stuff, and hopefully I can get you guys a video. So moving on to one of the oldest videos actually in this top 5 list is when I switched to a thumb button. Title of the video, thumb button, I might be switching over, and the TrueBolt T-Rex Bone Collector. Now, that was one of the first handheld releases that I bought, and you guys really liked that video for some reason. Now, most of you liked it because you thought I was shooting into a highway. We resolved that, don't worry, everyone is safe. It's a private community. I'm not going to go back through this again, but it's safe. I got permission to do it, so we'll leave that at that. Picked up a thumb button release for this upcoming tack. I'm going to be doing a couple of tacks. If you guys want to see those, let me know in the comments below. See if I can get some filming out. But I picked up this TrueBolt Bone Collector here. When I first got it, I shot it thinking I didn't have to adjust it. And now that it's adjusted for me, it was amazing. Keep pushing and pulling. I'm trying to get back into a handheld release, just cause I've seen a lot of people doing it. Not aim for the heart this time. Doesn't matter what you shoot. I know these are a little bit more expensive. These retail for $150 or $160. I'm not entirely sure, but they're a little bit more expensive. So I had to splurge on this, but it's a great investment if you do want a budget-friendly, I want to say, handheld compared to like Ultraview's $300 Hinge 2 or the thumb button that they have. But this honestly is an amazing, amazing thumb button. The TrueBolt Bone Collector I shot for 3D competitions here and there, and then also I'm going to shoot it for hunting season. At least next year. I didn't get to hunt this year just because of the way my schedule worked out, but I think I will hunt with that, or at least a form of the thumb button. I've shot my index, my thumb, and my hinge a lot this summer, and I'm still even shooting them now side by side, and honestly, I think I'm leaning towards the thumb button even over the hinge. In terms of the versatility, you still have the control to hunt, but you still have the handheld feeling of a hinge. And I think being able to, just come into your anchor and roll your hand back while keeping your thumb steady and rolling it into it, and then it goes off, is amazing. To where you can still create that surprise shot, but you still have that firm, like, okay, if I need to hit my trigger, then I can hit it, and I'm very confident in that. As well as not like accidentally making it go off. So if I need to let down, I can do that without being like, ooh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna send a $100 arrow. Well, they're not $100, they're like $40. A $40 arrow, bye-bye. So that's really important to me. If you want to check that out, again, it'll be up in the cards. Probably it was already up there. But the final video we're going to talk about is actually about the lens that you're filming on, or I'm filming on, and you're seeing me through right now. So if you guys like the quality of this video, to this video that you're about to watch, or at least the highlights of it. Is this the perfect lens or just a $1,300 compromise? The Canon RF 24-105 f4 L USM. That is one heck of a name for a lens, and I think that camera lenses names are just getting longer. I mean, now they have like the 70-200 f2.8 L USM Z something and a bunch of different letters. Like, okay, let's relax on all of that. But this 24-105 f4 is spectacular. Now, before I get any further into this, I do want to tell you guys that I do have a video that I'm cooking up for you guys about the Sony a7 IV with a 24-105 f4 along with the Canon EOS R50 24-105 f4, and we're going to compare those two side by side. So make sure you guys stick around, make sure you subscribe to see that video. That one is going to be really fun and really really entertaining for you guys. So this video, honestly, I filmed really late in when I had this lens. I've had this lens for about 6 months before I even filmed this video, just so I could get really familiar and really used to carrying this lens around. And it's an amazing lens. I've shot sports with it, I've shot cars, I've shot portraits, and it's just a really good all-around lens. Now, for the $1,300, is it a compromise? No, no. If you only have, say, $1,500, $2,000 to spend on lenses, I would definitely do this. They have the 24 to 105 f2.8, but that's $3,000. No one really wants to do that unless you're a professional. I'm not a professional. So if you have $2,000 to spend on lenses, this 24 to 105 f4 and the 85mm f2 or the 35mm f2, depending on what you're doing. Now, those STM lenses give you that f2 aperture at a good price, and they're prime lenses, so they obviously have that low aperture. Now, are they the best lens you can buy? No. Are they amazingly sharp? Yes. I've shot a lot of portraits on them, and they're really, really good. They are an L series lens, they're an STM series lens, so they have autofocusing motors that are louder. But if you're not shooting video, and if you're just shooting some portraits or cars or something like that, they're really good lenses. So that's enough from me. Let's kind of get the highlights of this video, and then we'll circle back around for an outro. Good morning, guys, and welcome to another video. I'm so excited today. We have one of my dream lenses, the Canon RF 24 to 105 f4 L USM. Let's go ahead and watch a quick clip of some of the autofocus features and how quickly it can autofocus. Here we go. Now we're getting into some more background blur. So this is a really pretty picture of flowers. I don't know much about flowers, but I do enjoy them. I think they're really pretty. I do like picking flowers and stuff like that and putting them places, but really pretty close-up shot, 24mm, using that close focusing distance to get really nice sort of macro shots of these flowers. The color science is really good. This was shot in RAW, and then we color graded it, and it looks really good. There's no chromatic aberration, even with these really sharp. I didn't even notice this little guy. I didn't notice this little guy down here until just now. But there's really no chromatic aberration anywhere, and you can see that I focused on the front of the flower, and it starts to drop out of focus back there. Down at the corners, not really any chromatic. Do some food, don't have to worry about that. But this is a 24 millimeters. This is the spot where I actually shot the thumbnail for this video on this 85mm lens here. So 24mm, and then all the way into 105. You can see that is quite a difference. Let's get rid of that and do these two. So here's the 105, here's the 24. That is honestly a really big difference. And it looks really good. It's sharp on both sides of it. I actually like that one better. It's sharp, it looks good. This is one of my favorite lenses. You can see once we get that compression, background's gone. Here, we don't really have compression, so background's still kind of sharp. But other than that, this is an amazing lens. So thank you guys again. Thank you for all the support you've given me. Honestly, we have racked up a lot of analytics this year. We are up to 14.5 thousand views just this year. Guys, I did not think we could grow this YouTube channel that much. I want to thank all of you, some of my new subscribers, some of you guys have helped me so much, and just honestly, it's really amazing to see what you guys can do for me. Next year, 2025, I'm going to try my hardest to get the best content out for you. Even the end of this year, guys, please subscribe. I got some videos coming out for you. Got some fishing stuff, some camera stuff, and just maybe some vlogs as well. So make sure you guys subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. Don't see you again. And that's going to be it for me. Peace out. God bless y'all. Mucho Besos.